If you thought the internet drama surrounding Blueface couldn't possibly get messier, buckle up, because this latest chapter feels less like celebrity gossip and more like a reality TV reunion that accidentally caught fire backstage. This time, the chaos didn't start with music, a diss track, or a livestream argument. Nope. The spark came from a family member who has never been shy about speaking her mind, Karlissa Saffold. And according to her, someone decided to hit the social media equivalent of the emergency exit button because Karlissa went online, claiming that Nevaeh, Blueface associate, blocked her after she spoke publicly about Nevaeh's pregnancy. Yes, block. Now in normal human life, someone blocking someone else on social media is about as dramatic as switching TV channels. But in the Blueface universe, even a simple block can explode into a storyline with enough tension to fuel 3 seasons of a Zeus Network reality show. The moment Karlissa dropped the claim, the internet reacted exactly the way you'd expect, like someone just rang the dinner bell for drama. Screenshots started circulating. Fans began debating in comment sections. Gossip pages jumped on the story faster than paparazzi spotting a celebrity meltdown outside a nightclub. Some viewers immediately sided with Karlissa, claiming she was simply telling the truth and calling out disrespect. Others rushed to defend Nevaeh, arguing that blocking someone online is sometimes the only way to escape non-stop public commentary. But here's where things started getting even more chaotic, because the internet didn't just see this as a simple social media block. People instantly connected it to the bigger storyline involving Blueface, his relationships, and the never-ending online saga that somehow manages to produce new drama every time the timeline starts getting quiet. And once the speculation started, the reactions got louder, memes appeared, hot takes exploded across Twitter. Reaction videos popped up analyzing every possible angle of the situation, like it was a courtroom case. Suddenly, the question wasn't just about the block anymore. The internet wanted to know something bigger. Did Nevaeh block Karlissa to avoid drama? Or did that block accidentally ignite the next viral chapter in the never-ending Blueface family saga? Because if history has taught social media anything, it's this: when Karlissa Saffold starts speaking online, the story rarely ends quietly. And what happened after her claim started trending turned this situation into a full-blown internet spectacle. If you've been following the never-ending online circus surrounding Blueface, then you already know one thing for sure: drama in this universe doesn't arrive quietly. It crashed through the timeline like a reality show reunion episode where someone flips a table before the host even finished the introduction. And right in the center of this latest storm stands someone who has never been afraid to speak her mind: Karlissa Saffold. Karlissa has become a recognizable voice in the ongoing saga surrounding her son's public life. Over the past few years, she's built a reputation online for addressing situations head-on, whether fans love it or hate it. Whenever something controversial pops up around Blueface's circle, people almost expect Karlissa to appear on social media with commentary ready to go. Sometimes those posts spark support, sometimes they ignite chaos. But either way, one thing is guaranteed: people listen, and that's exactly why this situation exploded the way it did. The moment Karlissa spoke about Nevaeh, Blueface associate, and her pregnancy, the internet immediately perked up like someone had announced a surprise episode of a reality show nobody knew was airing. Social media users started sharing clips, screenshots, and commentary within minutes. At first, the discussion seemed relatively calm by internet standards. People debated Karlissa's opinion, shared their thoughts, and moved on with their scrolling. But then Karlissa dropped a detail that completely shifted the conversation. According to her, after she spoke publicly about the pregnancy, Nevaeh blocked her on social media. And just like that, the situation went from mild gossip to full-blown internet drama. Because in the world of online celebrity culture, a block isn't just a block. It becomes a symbol, a signal, and sometimes even a storyline all by itself. The moment Karlissa mentioned being blocked, the internet immediately started asking questions. Why did it happen? Was the block a reaction to the comments about the pregnancy? Or was there more going on behind the scenes that fans didn't know about yet? Within hours, the internet did what it does best. It split into teams. Supporters of Karlissa flooded comment sections defending her. Many argued that she was simply expressing her opinion and that speaking openly shouldn't lead to someone cutting off communication entirely. Some fans even suggested that Karlissa was being unfairly silenced. Meanwhile, supporters of Nevaeh saw the situation completely differently. In their eyes, blocking someone online isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's just a boundary. They argued that if someone feels uncomfortable with ongoing public commentary about their personal life, removing that person from their social media space can be the easiest way to avoid conflict. But the internet rarely stops at reasonable explanations. Instead, speculation began spreading faster than a viral meme. People started revisiting old posts, livestream clips, and past moments involving Karlissa and Blueface's extended circle. Social media detectives began piecing together timelines like they were investigating a reality TV mystery. Some users claimed this block was just another sign of tension behind the scenes. Others believed the situation was being exaggerated for entertainment by gossip pages looking for viral content. And speaking of gossip pages, they quickly joined the party. Popular celebrity blogs started reposting Karlissa's comments, adding dramatic captions that fueled the discussion even further. Once those posts hit Instagram and Twitter, the situation officially reached viral status. Thousands of people who had never even followed the original story suddenly had opinions about it. Memes began appearing within hours. One viral tweet joked that blocking Karlissa online was like locking the door after the drama has already climbed through the window. Another meme compared the situation to a reality show scene where someone storms off stage while the audience gasps. Even casual internet users who normally ignore celebrity drama started paying attention, because in the strange ecosystem of social media, certain names automatically attract curiosity. And the moment Karlissa Saffold starts trending, people know something chaotic is probably happening. Meanwhile, the biggest question continued hovering over the entire situation. Would Nevaeh respond? Because if she stayed silent, the speculation would keep growing. But if she addressed the situation directly, the conversation could easily explode into an even bigger online argument. And history has shown that situations involving the Blueface universe rarely stay quiet for long. The internet had already chosen its sides. Comment sections were filling up with opinions, debates, and predictions about what might happen next. And as the story continued spreading across platforms, one thing became crystal clear. The moment the story started circulating online, the internet reacted exactly the way it always does when the name Karlissa Saffold appears next to a fresh dose of celebrity drama. Absolute chaos. Within hours, clips, screenshots, and commentary posts about the situation were spreading across social media faster than gossip in a crowded group chat. At first, it was mostly reaction posts. People were sharing Karlissa's claim that Nevaeh Blueface associate blocked her after she spoke about the pregnancy. Some captions were shocked, others were sarcastic, and a few simply said the internet's favorite phrase, "Here we go again." Because if you followed the world surrounding Blueface for even 5 minutes, you know drama tends to appear like clockwork. But once the story hit the bigger gossip pages, everything escalated. Instagram blogs reposted the claim with dramatic headlines. TikTok creators started making reaction videos explaining the situation. Twitter threads popped up analyzing the entire situation like it was a courtroom case. And suddenly the internet did what it always does when drama appears. It split into sides. Supporters of Karlissa jumped into comment sections defending her. Many said she had every right to speak openly about situations connected to her family. Some argued that blocking someone after they express an opinion looks like avoiding a conversation. Others went even further, suggesting that the block was proof that Karlissa's comments must have hit a nerve. But on the other side of the internet battlefield, Nevaeh had defenders too. Those supporters argued that blocking someone online doesn't automatically mean guilt or avoidance. Sometimes it simply means someone is tired of public commentary about their personal life. According to them, social media boundaries are perfectly reasonable when the internet starts analyzing every detail of someone's situation. And just like that, the debate turned into a digital tug-of-war, but the internet wasn't done stirring the pot. Because once the conversation started trending, meme creators jumped into the situation with the speed of professional comedians, who had been waiting for the punchline. One viral meme showed a cartoon security guard blocking someone at the door with the caption, "Nevaeh blocking the drama before it enters the chat." Another joke that blocking Karlissa online was like unplugging the microphone during a reality show reunion. Karlissa online was like unplugging the microphone during a reality show reunion. Even people who had no idea who the individuals involved were began sharing the memes simply because the reactions were so entertaining. Meanwhile, commentary channels and influencers started offering their own takes on the situation. Some creators argued that the entire story had been blown out of proportion. They pointed out that millions of people block someone on social media every day, and most of those moments never turn into viral debates. Others insisted the context mattered. When a block happens between people already connected to a highly publicized celebrity storyline, the internet is always going to interpret it as something deeper. And that's exactly what happened here. People began revisiting older moments involving Karlissa and the extended circle around Blueface. Old interviews, live stream comments, and past arguments started resurfacing in threads and reaction videos. Suddenly, the block was no longer being discussed as a single event. It was being framed as the latest chapter in an ongoing narrative. Fans began asking questions. Was the block simply about the pregnancy comment? Or was it connected to other tensions behind the scenes that the public hasn't seen yet? Speculation started spreading rapidly. Some users claimed there must have been private conversations or disagreements leading up to the moment. Others argued that the internet was once again building dramatic theories around something that might actually be very simple. But the algorithm loves controversy the same way a fire loves gasoline. The more people debated, reposted, and reacted, the bigger the story became. The block turned into a trending topic across multiple platforms. Reaction videos kept appearing, comment sections kept filling up, and gossip blogs continued posting updates as if everyone was waiting for the next episode of a reality show. But the biggest question remained unanswered. Would Nevaeh actually respond to Karlissa's claim? Because if she chose to stay silent, the speculation would only grow louder. But if she responded directly, the internet could easily explode into an even bigger argument. And if there's one thing social media history has proven, it's this. By the time the story finished spreading across social media, the internet had already transformed a simple block into something that looked like the latest episode of a never-ending reality show. What started as a comment from Karlissa Saffold had now grown into a full-scale debate across timelines, gossip blogs, and reaction channels. At first, the reactions were mostly jokes and memes. But as the hours passed, the conversation slowly shifted into something deeper. People began discussing the larger dynamics surrounding Blueface and the personalities connected to his life. Because whenever someone within that circle trends online, it rarely stays about just one moment. Supporters of Karlissa continued defending her fiercely. Many fans argued that she has always been outspoken and honest about situations involving her family. In their eyes, speaking publicly is simply part of her personality, and people shouldn't be shocked when she shares her opinions. Some viewers even praised her for refusing to stay silent when conversations begin circulating online. To them, Karlissa's willingness to speak directly to the public makes her one of the most unpredictable figures in the entire Blueface universe. But on the other side of the internet battlefield, defenders of Nevaeh Blueface associate pushed back just as strongly. They argued that blocking someone online can be a form of self-protection. When someone feels overwhelmed by public commentary, removing that voice from their social media space can be the simplest way to maintain peace. From that perspective, the block wasn't dramatic at all. It was just a boundary. But as usual with viral internet debates, the situation quickly grew bigger than the original action. People began revisiting old moments connected to the ongoing saga around Blueface's personal life. Livestream clips, past interviews, and social media posts started resurfacing as fans attempted to piece together a larger story. Some users claimed the block might hint at deeper disagreements behind the scenes. Others insisted the internet was once again turning a tiny moment into a massive conspiracy. And through it all, the memes kept getting funnier. One viral post showed a reality show reunion stage with the caption, "When the host asked who blocked who on Instagram." Another meme joked that the entire internet had turned into a detective agency investigating the most dramatic block button in social media history. Even people who normally ignore celebrity gossip found themselves laughing at the absurdity of the situation, because at its core, the entire viral moment highlighted something fascinating about modern internet culture. A single social media block, something that happens millions of times every day, had somehow turned into a headline-worthy debate simply because of the people involved. And that's the strange reality of online fame, when public figures live their lives under the microscope of social media. Even the smallest digital action can trigger massive waves of speculation. Meanwhile, fans kept refreshing their feeds waiting for something else to happen. Would Karlissa continue addressing the situation? Would Nevaeh respond publicly? Or would the entire story quietly fade away as the internet moved on to the next viral moment? The truth was impossible to predict, because situations involving Blueface and the people around him rarely follow a calm or predictable path. Their stories unfold in real time across live streams, tweets, and posts that the internet watches like episodes of a show with no final season. And that's exactly why this moment captured so much attention. It wasn't just about a block. It was about the ongoing storyline that fans have been following for years. Every new development feels like another chapter in a saga that never seems to run out of plot twists. By the time the dust began settling, thousands of people had shared opinions, jokes, and theories about this situation. Some believed Karlissa was simply speaking her truth. Others believed Nevaeh was protecting her peace. But the one thing everyone agreed on was this: the internet had once again taken a small moment and turned it into a massive conversation. And if history is any guide, this probably won't be the last twist in the story. And just like that, a single social media block managed to turn the entire internet into a reality show audience once again. One moment Karlissa Saffold is sharing her thoughts online. The next moment the timeline is acting like it's the finale of a drama series nobody can stop watching. Only in the chaotic world surrounding Blueface could a simple block button spark debates, memes, and comment section wars that last for hours. The wildest part is how fast the internet jumps into detective mode. Screenshots, theories, reaction videos. Suddenly everyone becomes an investigator trying to figure out what really happened between Karlissa and Nevaeh, Blueface associate. One tiny action on social media somehow becomes the biggest conversation of the day. But now the question goes to you. What do you think actually happened here? Was Nevaeh simply protecting her peace and setting boundaries online? Or did blocking Karlissa just add more fuel to the drama fire? Jump down into the comments and tell us your thoughts, because this comment section is about to look like a full-blown debate arena. And if you've seen the memes floating around about this situation, drop your favorite one in the comments too. The internet has been working overtime with the jokes, and honestly, some of them look like scenes from a reality show reunion episode. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the latest internet chaos, make sure you smash that like button like it owes you money. Seriously, hit it harder than the timeline hits the refresh button whenever Blueface drama starts trending. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next viral meltdown, celebrity clash, or unexpected twist we break down. Because trust us, in this world of internet drama, the story is never really over. And when the next headline drops, you already know where to find it. Right here on Fame Fluzz, where viral chaos meets the truth behind the headlines.